Hi, I'm Alina. I'm a 52-year-old woman. I like fine dining and movies and going for walks on the beach. Oh.
It's Monday, it's Tuesday, day 28, day 30. We've all lost count during the pandemic. And despite the fact that Alina felt motivated by her chat with Shehana, she's still struggling to motivate herself to search and apply for roles after the recent rejections.
I have these bursts of high emotion, which I like to call a meltdown or breakdown, but they're actually a breakthrough. And you have to create sunny, happy moments for yourself. My sunny, happy moment was having Nutella pancakes. Nothing wrong with that. And I got to the fridge to pull out my ready-made pancakes and empty Nutella jar. Barely enough for one spoon, not enough for Nutella pancakes. And I knew who the culprit was, because there was only one person in my house. Because I kind of fell in a little bit of a heap yesterday. Not a bad heap, but just an exhausted heap. And so that was, by the time I got to the end of our Zoom call on Tuesday, I was just spent. Just had nothing left in the tank. And I think that's quite interesting, that when you're looking for a job, it can just be all-consuming.
It's a full-time role, and normally, in this particular coaching program, because of the goal of it, we're condensing everything really quickly.
Yes.
Normally, if I was to set that homework for you, it would be 1 to 2 weeks for you to do that.
Having Shehana as a coach is a bit like having your own personal trainer. She's there to give you goals, to talk to you and to hold your hand on the way through, but also to push you to do more.
What I suggest is that there's, and this is from experience of me actually asking all my clients, there's 50% of the hiring managers will look at a resume and a cover letter and expect there to be a cover letter. But 50% of hiring managers, even if they request a cover letter or a suitability statement, won't even look at it.
But of course, she's not available 24/7, which is why we've got Job Accelerator that has a whole bunch of content, but also really importantly, a bit like MyFitnessPal or Fitbit Tracker, tells you where you're up to, what else you need to do, and the job to be done, the tasks for the day.
She's really keen to get going, so although we were going to just focus really on the self-reflection today, it ended up organically turning into going straight into the resume review, and she seemed to be excited about what those changes could mean and how it can impact her applications.
One of the biggest challenges for me was having Shehana pull apart my resume and put me to the task of reworking it and rewriting it.
As I was saying with this one, it all depends on how you share your story and explain what the reason was for stepping away and being able to draw them in on that journey you've been on. So can you see the value that this section brings?
Absolutely. And that was a huge amount of work, but also quite confronting, because I'd used that resume to apply for roles and I felt a bit embarrassed that it really wasn't up to scratch. And that was a process which has been an enormous benefit for me, because now I have a resume that I know is up to date and puts me forward in the best possible light. And importantly, with Job Accelerator Resume Builder, I've got the different versions that I can use as the basis of an application.
Managing to at least open up her laptop and then log into the Job Accelerator portal, Alina is met with a pleasant surprise.
It has job tracking, it has a resume builder, it has coaches, it's going to send you reminders and alerts. It could be your job search workplace. Prior to Job Accelerator and Job Feed, my approach was very manual. That is, you subscribe to various different websites, you've got Seek, LinkedIn and so on, and it's a matter of going through each of those to look for appropriate positions. What Job Feed does is it aggregates all of those into a single source of information and gives you a handy list that is updated regularly for you to go through and check. It's like an internal desktop or website for the job seeker.
Feeling empowered and excited about this new portal, Alina knuckles down and actually starts applying for jobs again.